Hello there, I'm Blackbright, broadcasting out of the east of England. I seem to be on a little run at the moment. Anyway, you know the drill. If you like it, you put your thumbs up. If you don't, you put your thumbs down. If you want to subscribe, you can by pressing the bell icon. And if you want to share, you can do that too. But, you know, really and truly, I shouldn't really waste my energy on this topic. But I said I will, because some people are still trying to understand why a media representative, what was her name? Julie Burchill, would write on a tweet, "What a missed opportunity. They should have called it Georgina Floydina." I mean, really, are they just trying to rattle our cage? Are they, they just can't let sleeping dogs lie, can they? I really think that they're trying to stoke the fire. They're trying to rile us up. This is the media. I just have a funny feeling because we're here minding our own business, getting on with what we're doing, trying to be as compliant as we can, and some idiot has to write a tweet about Meghan Markle's child. I mean, the audacity and the lack of respect to act, it just shows you, there is such contempt. And why? Because she's mixed race and she's married the Prince Harry. That's all it is. She, as far as they're concerned, she shouldn't be there. So they're trying to put her in her place by insulting her. I hope to God she doesn't read the papers. She did shut herself from media before. I hope she does it again. I doubt very much if it'll affect her anyway. But, what is the reason behind what a missed opportunity? They should have called her Georgina Floydina. It's a play on words with George Floyd. Are they saying that because she is part black, that is going to be the outcome? Is it because George Floyd had so much limelight? I mean, how do you make that comparison? It's a female child. Why would you make a comparison with a newborn child just come into the world as innocent as they come with George Floyd, who was, so, how he was murdered is unbelievable. Why would you combine the two? Why would you even think of that? And like I said, I think it's to stoke the fire. I think it's to provoke. I mean, I can't think of any other reason. Not only is it stupid, but, last year they were talking about comparing their son to a chimpanzee. This year they're comparing it to George Floyd. Haven't they got anything better to do? And then they'll say, "Oh, I'm only mucking around." What's wrong with that? Make light of it. Make it look as though, it has no connotations. I read somewhere the other day, there's something that's called racial gaslighting. And racial gaslighting is where, like if you're in a narcissistic relationship, well, you might not know, but if you're in a narcissistic relationship, you can get gaslighted, which is where one partner tries to make out like you're going crazy. They say things in a certain way, and when you react, they make out like you're the stupid one. Well, that is what they're saying about racial gaslighting. They're saying that people are out there putting out certain types of messages, and then if we as black people react, we are overreacting. That's not what they meant, and all that kind of stuff. This is a typical example. But in this particular example, you can't get any close to George Floyd than Georgina Floydina. How do you get any close? She can't say that, that was a name she just picked out of her head. She knows the relationship and she knows how sensitive that subject is. And yet she would still put it on Twitter Now, I don't believe that Ollie Robinson should be suspended if a tweet like this doesn't result in her suspension. I mean, there has to be uniformity. So, are we saying that you can say what you like? Because that's what it seems like. On the one hand, they're saying, oh, you have to be careful about offensive comments. And even if you try to post something on Twitter, you have to be so careful what you say so it doesn't enrage people, it doesn't incite violence, it doesn't incite all this other stuff. And that they allow sentences or phrases like that to be perpetuated and go all over the bloody world. So it seems like it's only certain phrases, and depending on who says them, they get away with it. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to waste too much time, but it's like the Swansea May Hill riot. If that was a black riot, that would be all on the news until now. But because the perpetrators were white, we don't hear about that. But, it's like they're trying to provoke a riot between blacks, just as an excuse to bloody shoot the lot of them. I keep saying that. It's almost like they're trying to stoke the fire. We'll do this, we'll do that. Let's see how they react to this. Let's see how they'll react to that. That's what it feels like. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what it feels like. It feels as though they're stoking the fire. And they have one reaction to a white set of rioters. And these white rioters, they set cars on fire, they vandalised homes, they attacked police. And it was quashed within a day. Didn't hear nothing more of it. That was black rioters. It's the same like when they stormed the White House. If they were black rioters, you'd have the army out and everybody would be shot by now. So it's that imbalance and that unfairness and this constant goading. I don't know why they're goading. I don't know why they're doing it, other than to try to provoke. And I don't believe we should react. I mean, I'm doing this video, but I'm doing this video because I'm saying black people, just don't react to it. You know what I mean? It's like when you're at school and you have bullies and they keep going at you to try and break you down. That's what it's like. That's what these people are doing. They're just bloody bullies. And they want one day for our parent, whoever that parent is, to come over and give them a good going over. Well, you know what? They say sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. But names have hurt, but we can grow a crocodile skin. Don't have to react to every little thing. Sometimes it's best not to say anything at all. And let them stew in their own mess that they've made. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not saying anything else. That's all I've got to say. Bye-bye.